Hello, hello, and welcome back to Fate Extra. Yeah, we still have no idea who our adversary here is, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We found the first cipher key, and not much else, basically. We'll find out more about the. We just know it isn't Leo. Someone tried to frame him. That's basically it. All right, without anything else, let's go on ahead and go on ahead. Day 3. Yesterday, after entering the arena, I heard a blast. I head to the arena to see the aftermath.
なんと
Attack caused damage beyond the moon cell's capability to repair. You were very lucky. You would never have survived such an attack. If it hit you, you'd be dead right now. I wonder if that's really true. Luck only goes so far. Did my enemy miss on purpose? And if so, what could be the reason? As I stare blankly at the scars on the wall, I hear a voice call me from behind. Hey, Ronnie. Thank goodness, you're safe, Hakuno. Ronnie, what is this? Yesterday, after you entered the arena, a massive detonation was heard in this area. I came to check out the situation and I came across this. Did something happen yesterday? I explained what happened to me to an increasingly worried Ronnie. After running to the arena to escape the sudden feeling of death, I heard a loud blast. After the explosion, the sense of my enemy's presence suddenly and mysteriously disappeared. Interesting. At the moment, a person entered the arena. They are completely defenseless. If that was their intent, it seems your enemy will go to any lengths to see you dead. However, I couldn't tell you why this attack failed. As she continues to speak, Ronnie keeps running her hands over the crater on the wall. Suddenly, she stops dead. She must have noticed something. I can feel the remains of a powerful rune. That's what have caused the explosion. Rune? If I remember correctly, runes are lesser charms frequently used in the past, but are now considered weak and powerless. I thought it was a weapon at first, but it seems to be related to thaumaturgy instead. If that's the case, then our opponent, Servant, could be a caster maybe? No, not necessarily. Runes were used by the Celtic warriors, so it might not be a caster at all. In this case, I guess it was a warrior who uses runes to enhance a physical attack. Yeah, we have our first matrix. Not much, but it's better than nothing. Information about an enemy attack. It's not their class, but at least it's better than nothing. That is very true. It's better have some information than nothing, right? Thank you, Ronnie. As I give my thanks, she lowers her head and softly says yes. However, it seems strange that your enemy could give up so quickly after their ambush failed. Your opponent managed to survive this long. I can't see how they managed to miss you. Oh, excuse me. There's only a guess on my part. But maybe your opponent really doesn't wish to face you. Doesn't want to face me, but there are only enemies to be found in the Holy Grail War. Well, except maybe Ronnie. I wonder if there's a reason for this conflict. Otherwise, the loser is a virtual death. It was a hypothesis, nothing more. Sorry if it didn't seem quite rational, however. Ronnie closes her eyes and took a deep breath, as if she was trying to relax. Almost immediately, her inscrutable demeanor returns. Oh, there was something I wish to discuss with you. Could you spare a few minutes later? With a final shy glance, Ronnie turns and walks away. I wonder what she wants. I'll be sure to go on and talk to Ronnie later. As I try to organize what I know, I realize I don't have enough information. The enemy hasn't left any clues. At least with Julius, the servant might have been invisible, but the master was conspicuous. This time, both are mysterious. It's pointless to speculate. It's noon. Maybe I'll get to the cafeteria to nourish my brain. Oh yeah, I'm really sleepy for some reason. It's still midday, so we don't really have anyone to talk to. Yeah, commissary. I guess we can take a look at the Matrix. just wielder of runes. A form of thaumaturgy unique to Northern Europe. The foundation of this craft is the engraving of words of power into stone to induce various mystical events. It is believed that this ability has been lost to time. Hakuno, it's you. Did you perhaps come here to buy lunch? As I enter the cafeteria, I bump into Rani, who seems uncharacteristically flustered. I wanted to try my head at creating food and, well, would you like to try some? Creating food? Why does an innocent phrase sound so ominous? Wait a sec. Rani said create. Did she use alchemy to make lunch?
Hey.
It took me a while, but it was my first time in doing this at all. No need to worry though, all the ingredients are safe for human consumption. Maybe. As much as that brief pause disturbs me, her simple gesture of friendship makes me happy. Her show of kindness reminds me of my life before being forced into this brutal struggle. Why don't we eat in the classroom? I'll go first and set up before you arrive. With a final polite farewell, Roddy turns and walks away. I see if she's happier than before. It was surprisingly to see her act so kind, especially considering her normal formal demeanor. Well, I should head up to the classroom before Ronnie's lunch goes cold. I can't wait to try it. Let's go on ahead. Should be on the second floor. Oh, hey Hakuno. I've been expecting you. It's all ready. Oh, hello, it's been a while. Hello there. And you too, Ronnie. Hakuno, I made something just for you. You don't want to insult me by not trying it, would you? Rintosuke, the school idol, making me lunch? What's gone into everyone? Oh no, that's a surprise. Consider a gesture of goodwill from a fellow master. A gesture of goodwill? Fair enough, I can accept that. Why do we all eat together? Huh? Oh dear God, you really don't have a clue, do you? Oh well, shall we, my dear Ronnie? After that brief exchange, we sat down and began to eat the lunches both girls had made. Having never tried Egyptian food, Ronnie's lunch seems very exotic, with unusual spices and flavor. On the other side of the culinary spectrum, Tosuka's lunch was primarily Chinese food. Hakuno, try some of this. No, let me feed you, I insist. Rin proceeds to shove some of shrimp with chili sauce she'd made into my mouth. That was really good. If you like that, wait until you try this. It's a spring roll. It was incredibly delicious. Words cannot adequately describe how good it was. Hey, you have to try this too. She then hands me what looks like the perfect Chinese dumpling. Wow, everything tastes so good, Ronnie. Ronnie, why don't you try some? As soon as I said those words. Thanks, but no thanks. Standing up with alarming speed, Ronnie begins to hastily pack up the lunch she had made. Ronnie? Hey, is there something wrong? It's nothing. I've had enough for now, so I should probably just leave. She almost completely out of the room before her last sentence comes to an end. She seems quite herself. Was it something I said? Sure, anyway. I didn't realize she was that serious. I was just trying to get her to think things through a little, but I guess I went a little too far. Of course, my servants decided this is the perfect time to make their presence known. Traitor, the way you handled that situation with those girls is greatly disappointing to me. To make matters worse, your behavior was boorish and insensitive in the extreme. She obviously went through a great deal of trouble just to make something special for you. Though she may be our enemy, I feel you should make amends somehow, perhaps with a gift of salt. Your inability to appreciate the subtleties of women's emotions is appalling. Now, go after her. After being thoroughly berated by my servant, I found myself bolting out of the classroom. But despite my best efforts, I was unable to find her that day and make things right. What I did to Ronnie at lunch was pretty thoughtless. I need to find her and apologize. Now I need to find her. For that, let's see if Saber has anything to say. There we go.
奏者よ。アリーナに潜む希少種を倒した数だ。今やなかなかのスコアだぞ。
Yeah, this is the last. I was mistaken. This one is the last special dialogue for battle and things like that. The amount of special enemies defeated.
ここがコロッセオでないのが悔やまれる。観客さえ確かなら、世のライオン裸締め殺しを上回る伝説が生まれたであろうに。まったく惜しいことだ。
Wait a sec. Did I hear what I think I heard? The lion is fine, the killing that's cool, but wasn't something indecent sandwiched in there?
なんだそのかわいそうな子を見るような目は。ライオン裸締め殺しだ。こう獅子の首を右脇に抱えてゴキリと首の骨をだな。
She snapped his neck. She snapped the lion's neck. My Saber, with a lithe, slender body, snapped the steely neck of a lion. Are we talking before she became a heroic spirit, right?
それはその形には素早く持っていったのだが。
Saber looks away sheepishly. Yeah, somebody was exaggerating.
ちゃんと気絶させたぞ。誓って言うが、勝負は世の勝ちだったのだ。だが、頸骨はさすがに硬かったというか。
Saber starts bombastically, then trails off into silence. Thank God she's not some kind of lion decapitator, and just sort of an ancient pro wrestler.
プロレスラーではない。ヘラクレスの世を真似ただけだ。あの男にできて世にできないはずがないと証明したかったのだ。まあ市民には不要であったが。
Saber's shoulders slump in the unpleasant memory. But wow, what a megalomaniacal emperor she must have been to view Heracles as a rival. Yeah, that's the last one. Okay, Ronnie is on the third floor. She is in the usual spot, probably. Have you obtained the required cipher keys yet? If not, make haste to the arena. I ran around, all around school searching in vain for Ronnie, and here she is in her usual spot. First, I ought to apologize for what happened at noon. I'm sorry, Ronnie. Whatever do you mean? Ronnie looks displeased. Darn, I knew it. She's still angry. I'll still tell her how my servant lectured me afterwards, and what I realized. I didn't mean to slight Ronnie's cooking. It was inexcusable for me to brush Ronnie off like that. And even worse, it was to have said such an insensitive thing. I will be more sensitive in the future, so if she can find it in her heart to forgive me. Having run clear out of ways to apologize, I wait for her response with bated breath. Do you regret what you've done? Deeply. Next time, you'll eat what you have been given? Of course, I promise. Of course, I promise. I understand. You are forgiven. Thank goodness. Ronnie's smile soothes my nerves. Is there anything else I can do as a token of my apology? Yes, rather, I have something that I mean to talk to you about over lunch, so please listen up. Gotcha. Tell me whatever you want. There is no information on the enemy this time. We were able to dig up more on the Scorpion than this. Yes, that sole clue remains the hole in the first floor wall. It is more important than ever that you do everything in your power to prepare for the upcoming fight. Actually, I have been preparing a mystic code for you, I can give it to you tomorrow. She's been making me something. And meanwhile, that is all I wish to talk to you about. It would hinder you search in the arena to talk further. Yeah, I'll head to the arena as soon as I can. But there is something I should say before I leave. Thank you. I guess it's Ronnie's eyes to let her know my words are sincere.
Hey.
You're welcome. I feel like a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. Time to go to the arena. Anything else? So please, I implore you to take care while exploring the arena. A star may be hidden by clouds. Alright, then we can go to the first floor after this, and there's not gonna be anything special. Today, just some more enemies. Nobody here. Can take a look, see if there's any people around. There's this guy here. Whoever is it, they aren't letting you know. Pretty smart of them. I wish I'd try that. So yeah, there is Leo, this guy, Tosaka, and me. Leo, this guy, Tosaka, and me. Yeah, there's 4 guys, so it's most likely this is either this guy or Tosaka or enemies. It's not very hard by process of elimination to see who is. Oh, hi Hakuno. I've heard the news. There's more than you to you there, Mitsuai. You're really growing up. It warmed my cock. What the fuck is that word? Cockles? Of my heart. Even in the middle of this war. She still isn't here. Let me check. Yeah, I think it's like on the day of the second in the comic book. There we go. It's on the day of the second points to do, so let's go there. Yeah, on the day the second floor opens is when Taya normally shows up. Yep, nothing new. Did you find the identity of your opponent? If you don't find out within 4 days, including today, you'll be in big disadvantage. Alright. Anything else? Alteration of the soul, please. Let's give Saber a makeover. Oh my god. That's why I forgot to level up when I died in the last part. Oh my god, that's something else, isn't it? Alright, only like we get 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 more levels to get Blossom of the Court. Alright, let's get out of here. Look at the commissary, see if we have enough to get by the new mystic code. We do. Somewhat heals at the end of the turn, not very useful. While we're here, we might as well just buy this. Let's buy as many as we can. And even fragments, just for exploration healing, just in case. Alright, time to go back to the first floor. Maybe grind a level or something. We don't have a clue about our opponent's identity. That can't possibly be good. Since investigating would be futile right now, we should focus on training in the arena. Indeed, we must do what we can now. It may be boring, but it's an important task nonetheless. Have you prepared for entering the arena? If we have to train, we must have the necessary item. This almost looks like a crater. It's the result of our opposing servant's noble phantasm. The power of ruin scares me. And we go. We need to be level 30, so we should be good right now. I'm gonna fight every enemy I see, but I'm going to take the more direct route.
聞くがよい。
You're paralyzed. Come at me. Whoa, buddy.
もうまとまりつくな。
You see how annoying this thing is, right? And they have like these guys have like 20 different variations, which is literally impossible to see just with this. So fuck it, let's just do this.
行くぞマスター。打ち砕く。検討したな。そなたの前だ。
I don't think we're gonna get a level from this,
踊るというもの。
from exploring the area, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Alright, I forgot I needed to save before I actually do anything. You see, a lot better here. There we go.
見事だ。それこそ世の奏者。こうしている。世は割と。もうまとまりつく。
There we go, that should just kill them outright.
もらったぞ。見事だ。それこそ世の奏者。怪我はないか、マスター。 聞くがよい。もうまとまりつくな。共に勝利を。炎上するぞ。
Well, that's 2 down, I guess.
さて。
There we go.
検討したな。大事な探索を続けよう。聞くがよい。
Come here.
もうまとまりつくな。
I'll try this one.
よい、始めを与えな。さて。
Even. Well, at least we got him.
風と消えよ。天に振るうは世の役目。
Let's just heal a little bit. There we go.
世もそれをしてみたい。そなた、たまには戦ってみぬか。聞くが
Nah, I don't think so, buddy. Alright, let's go for this. This. Let's try, I don't know. Close. Just need one more, huh?
そなただけは
perfect.
守りきる。行くぞマスター。風と消えよ。こうしているだけで
There is gonna
世は
be
割と嬉しいぞ。
a strong enemy, right? I think. There he
聞
is.
くがよい。
Yeah, we're gonna fight this guy again so he can get more XP. Alright, I forgot to like heal Saber. I'll just give her a ether fragment, should be fine. Let's try this, let's try this. Try.
任せよ。期待に応えよう。
Okay, yeah, I think that's it. There we go, that should be enough to finish it off. Give you 600 damage, right? Yeah.
よしとしよう。大事な
Nice. Alright, let's actually before we
探索を
save,
続けよう。
just gonna kill Saber a little bit.
世もそれをしてみたい。嬉しい
Alright, save.
奏者よ。
And off we go, just to defeat this guy. Let's go. Should get 1000 XP, this guy, I think. Fount of Chronos. Stun on enemy when using guard. Right, let's just use Friendless Applause and everything, really. There we go. There we go. And he's gone. Yep, 1000 something. That was a lot of XP. We won't level up this turn, but we will. We will in the next one. Alright, that's it. Let's get out of here. You do not have to tell me. I'm perfectly aware 3 days have passed and we still know nothing. To rely on that woman's mystic code runs counter to my values, but I shall permit it. However, if you had boasted my strength, such a thing would be unnecessary. You know what you must do. Devote yourself to the arena and supply me with the usual magic. Yep, we already explored everything. We need to be level 32 by the end. We're one level short. We should be fine, really. Alright, day 4. I received notification that Rani's Mystic Code is ready, so to where she is. So I go to where she is. Thank you for meeting me. I've been waiting for you. This is a base red Mystic Code. It contains magic amplification mechanism built by Atlas. It was a sole item bestowed upon me by my professor for this war. It's my trump card. Is it really okay for me to take something that important from her?
Hey.
It would be an honor to have you utilize this gift. After all, I can no longer do it myself. I understand. It'd also be my honor to use such a generous gift to the best of my abilities. Let's see. The Mystic Code was originally prepared for me. If you are to use it, Hakuno, you will have to gain approval from the Mystic Code. Approval from the Mystic Code? She's talking like it's alive. That could be possible, considering that we're talking about alchemy. It is not alive, per se. You are not strong enough. It will reject you. You could say you must overcome its immune system. The Mystic Code will acknowledge you as its owner if you can prove yourself against a strong enemy. I will only work if your adversary is strong. Alright, I'll send a transmission from my terminal. Right, to the arena then. The second cipher has been generated on the second floor. My challenge is set before me. Okay, I'll head towards the arena. Off we go. Anything else? Seek out as many strong enemies as you can while in the arena. If you find anything, I will contact you on my terminal. Alright. Issa isn't here. Nobody is here. I don't think Tosaka's on the roof either. Nah, figured. We can try to talk to Saber if she has anything to say. I don't think she has anything to say at this point. I think we already exhausted all dialogue, basically.
唐突なのだが、そろそろ過ちは正しておこう。どうも勘違いをされている気がするのでな。
Saber plays with the hem of her red dress as she speaks. Why could she want to set straight? I know Saber perfectly, but I'm no ignoramus.
世の服装のことだ。英霊の中には少女の身でありながら、生涯を男装で過ごした騎士王もいると聞く。
Yes, that is Saber from Stay Night, yes.
結果史実では男性と記されたとか。おそらく民を滑る手段として性別を隠したのであろう。
Yeah, but you never did hide, right? You don't seem like the type.
あっぱれな心意気だが、世が男装を好むのはそれとは理由が違う。
Yeah, you weren't hiding per se.
世は皇帝である るために男装をしているわけではない。
Yeah,
単にこの格好が好きなだけだ。
figured. Now I'm seeing her flamboyant style. Why did Saber bring this up? It's important that I know about her cross-dressing, or rather about her dressing habits. She's implying that...
単に男も女も大好きなのだ。世は性別に関係なく人間というものを愛している。
Good on you, Saber.
なのでおかしな勘違いはしないようにな。世は男であろうと女であろうと気に入った人間には尽くすのだ。
Alright. Saber puffs her chest proudly, apparently immune to any pricks to the conscience of the matter. Oh man, should I consider her remarkably humanitarian or polymorphously perverse? Just when I think I've gotten to know her, she pushes aside the curtain to reveal more mysteries. Well, good to have this talk, Saber. And also pretty much a wink wink nudge nudge to Hakuno here, but she's as dense as a brick. At least right now. Alright, finally, we have here. So you managed to confiscate the offending magazine. Good work. Speaking of work, do you have a minute? Hakuno, you have time to help me with your beloved teacher, right? In for a penny, in for a pound. Penny? Pound? Pish posh. I'm talking about food. Someone has been deleting food data. It didn't matter to me until I realized that those were some good recipes being deleted. But all's not lost. It seems the deleted data has been recovered from the arena within 2 days. So would you kindly search the arena and find the data for 2 dishes within the 6th round? Yep, alright. I guess we're hunting dishes. Or recipes at least. Hey Sakura, anything new? Nah. You have the NPC over here. Oh, in the library NPCs, I can forget about those. The Holy Grail observes the Earth from a position of disinterest, as it always has. In so doing it has accumulated a record of the creation of life, evolution, and civilization. Not first, second. Why did this NPC? I think the NPC by default was this one. So it's kind of fun to think about. The NPCs are basically just losing interest in helping people because there's only like 4 that never need help, so just leave their posts and wander around. Fight an opponent enough times and you'll start seeing an attack pattern emerge, but that means you'll end up taking damage, so always keep a close eye on your remaining strength. Look at the commissary. Wow, it looks like you came across a rare piece of mystic kill somewhere. But something is missing. If you can't figure out what ultimate power might be yours. Yeah, I know what it is. Alright, let's just get more, we will need more of this. Let me see, ether crystals. And ether fragments. Alright, off we go. I really don't think there's much reason to go outside at this point. Let me see. Just gotta speed this up a little. Yeah, there's really no reason to be here at this point. Alright. First floor. Let's go into the second floor of the arena, and then we can call it a day. Yep. Second floor. Okay, take a look at what the backgrounds are gonna be. It's a coral reef. Right there, something wants to kill us. I can feel a predatory intent. The enemy servants nearby. It is good to win the Mystic Code's approval, but don't forget our current opponent may come after us. Saber's right, as always. Gaining the Mystic Code's approval won't mean anything if I'm dead. I should proceed to explore the arena, but with caution. Alright, let's take a look. Let me take a look at what the map is. It is... yeah, it is pretty simple. Considering it just basically just loops around. Just a straight line over here. This plane doesn't lead anywhere, we can go over here.
Nani?
There it is, the source of the malignant aura we have felt in the arena. What is that? It cannot be a servant. It resembles the effigy from the preliminaries all too well. It has been endowed with a servant's abilities, and it seems to collect triggers. How far, oh? Our enemy truly does intend to remain anonymous till the elimination battle. The enemy master is Furrow. First they alter the bulletin board, then they send an effigy to explore the arena. If we fight that effigy, we'll gain information of some kind. And it just disappeared for no reason. Okay. We probably have to find it and fight it. Damn it, of course. Those dumbasses intercept. Alright, I think it's just this. Yeah, it's dead. Alright, nice. I want to at least level up. I figured. We're almost there. Alright, yeah, there is a secret passage. Secret, somewhat. I'm just going around so I can collect the map. There we go. It's around here. There we go. Let's try this. That sucked. There we go. Close. We are very close to leveling up. Alright, you're up. I don't know. Even... yeah, at least something. Nah, don't tell me. No, I got one right at least. Ah, you're kidding me. Right, let's try. Let's try this again. Nice, we got one. Oh man, we're so close. And again, it's basically a circle here, so can just go in a circle. We guarded this one, right? We got it. Thank fuck for that. Right, let's try. Alright.
したな。
Level up finally.
レベルアップか。
Right, then there's this that is connecting the that connects there, and then we have a little bit of a secret passageway over here. It's just another circle. Alright, let's see.
共に勝利
Of course.
を炎上するぞ。させぬ。
Alright, at least we got him. I don't know how many enemies we have to defeat in order for the patterns to start showing up. I do think it's quite a bit. Alright, let's see what we get. All that for Nifra Crystal. Yeah, I guess. Alright, after this, we can just go back over here. Go over around. There's the special guy. He gives us a lot of XP, so let's try to fight him too.
いざ。
Right, so let's try it like this.
行くぞマスター。打ち砕く。
We aren't strong enough to actually kill this guy in 3 turns. Or maybe we are. Saber does a lot of damage. There we go, yeah, we can 3 moves we can take these guys down.
風と消えよ。大事な探索を続けよう。
Alright. That's pretty much just finishes the circle. We can go over here. That's the way to go over there. But let's go over here and confront that guy. Alright, come here.
それをしてみて。そうなんだ。蹴散らす。
Alright, that should be enough.
そこを動くな。さあ、踊ってもらうぞ。
3 probably do it, right?
この剣舞、ソナさんに。
And then we do a attack, and yep, that should do it.
さあ、踊ってもらうぞ。
Even if he defended. Alright, nice. He's dead.
見事だ。それこそ世の最強の剣舞。
And we got a big chunk of XP out of that, so that's cool. Pure Ether, perfect.
もっと蓄えるがよい。
Wait, did we have that one before? I think we don't. Completely restore servant HP. Yep. Turn. Alright, so let's try like this. Nah. Oh, at least we got him.
風と消えよ。次から次へと懲りぬやつら。
Really, you missed?
行くぞ。
Guard and then break probably.
よい、始めよう。さては。
Hey, we got it right. Nice. He's dead.
もらったぞ。風と消えよ。次から次へ
Right,
と。
there's a switch over there, and that's gonna open the door for the effigy, which we are gonna have to fight. So let's do a bit of prep. First off, I can take this off for now and just use the where is it? Where is it? There we go. I want to restore Saber's MP, just for a little bit. Whoops, now I want to just speed this up a little bit. Right, that's it. Switch equipment with the, which one? Negate, so negative, significantly. Let's look for Dragon Cloak. Alright. It's gonna save too, just in case. And we can go ahead and do this. Like a good soldier has waiting to attack us. This thing is giving off a sentience, unlike the enemy programs that I have fought so far. Saber deflects the maelstrom of attacks that an effigy unleashes. The force of that weapon. Make no mistake, we are facing an effigy endowed with the power of a servant. Ready yourself, master. In a beautiful dance of blades, we will coax it out of its true identity.
任せよ。一周に付してくれる。気をつけよ。こやつ、ただのドールではない。
So, yeah, this is the strength of a servant. So, what we can do, basically, is just doing Tri-Setting Sun over here. What else can we do? We can try doing a skill every third attack, so to stop the guy from using things, from using the extra turns. Here we go. So basically just do what we can. Yeah, you see, he does a lot of damage. If he did the third attack, we would be dead. But we're good for now. Time for the last wave. And again, you can just do violent battles, and we're good. Yeah, see that? And that's that. We could have almost used the Noble Phantasm. We made it. Saber's chest is heaving from the enemy's relentless blows, and Seraph terminates the fight. Remarkable. It expresses fury without unleashing a Noble Phantasm. Praetor, behold a masterpiece. Thanks for the backup, Saber, but I could tell myself that for all the mystery, this one's a great hero. Praetor, this fight has made me realize that we face a Lancer, just as that girl said. Let's retire with that information. Who knows what trap lies in wait if we dawdle here. And we got this level 2 matrix. The lack of information we have on our enemy will be the end of us. If this master can remotely control a servant copy, they'll keep finding ways to hinder us. We should stop for a day and come up with a strategy. Alright, and that we can go back. Not much to do right now. There's our enemies. We could try to fight them, but I don't feel like it. That looks like we won't have much of an option there. Yeah, we're good actually.
任せよ。無礼な。打ち砕く。天幕よ、落ちよ。ロサイクズ。させぬ返上するぞ。
There we go.
よしとしよう。
We should be able to level up in the next day. Don't see us, don't see us, don't see us. You saw us. Alright, I'm just gonna save. Alright, so we can try doing this. There we go. I kinda don't want to use the items, but fine, whatever. We'll use one. Yeah, we can go around here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll take a look at the info when we reach the thing. When we reach campus. That's it, pretty much. We did explore pretty much the half of the arena, so we're good on that department. Alright, Anti-Magic A. Nullifies minor spells consisting of a chant of 2 verses or less, and effective against high-level thaumaturgy and degraded rituals. Martial A to C. Increases vitality when in deadly peril. Makes it possible to fight even with fatal injuries, and remain alive as long as a final decisive blow isn't struck. The ability rank with this skill has been temporarily reduced by his master, chose to boost his overall endurance at the expense of his disability. It's basically Saber's ability to revive. And that's gonna be it for now. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Fate Extra. Ciao.